With your help, the hubris that clouded my sight has lifted. It is not by coincidence that these sacred relics were hindered in their journey to this humble shrine. The Hunt Father tests us. He tests me and my apprentices, and he tests you. The greatest hunts involve obstacles to overcome and hazards to circumvent. Hircine has thrown deadly hurdles in our path. Hurdles my apprentices have thus far been unable to overcome. Still, all but one of our relics arrived here, thanks to you. The final relic required to complete this shrine resides at Lost Valley Redoubt. I sent Apprentice Orla there to find it, but after all this, I fear for her safety. Go, Hunter. Help Orla retrieve the Symbol of Uricanbeg. Prove your worth to Hircine. I hope Apprentice Orla still lives. Hircine tests our limits, but he is never needlessly cruel. Good hunting, Wanderer. Find Orla and the Symbol of Uricanbeg at Lost Valley Redoubt, and then this shrine will be complete. Let us prove we are worthy. A good question. A hunter must know its quarry to track it down. Apprentice Orla is a fierce warrior, who never strays far from her loyal companion, Kiva the White Wolf. If all else fails, look for the White Wolf, if she doesn't find you first. Take the road out of Markarth until you reach the Karth River. Follow it south until the river meets the mountains. That's the entrance to Lost Valley Redoubt. I sent Apprentice Orla there to find the relic. I pray her cunning has not abandoned her.
Easy, girl. I told you Hircine would send us a sign. If you plan to harm me, the jaws of my wolf would already be around your throat. I guess that means you aren't an enemy. So, what are you doing out here, Wanderer? This mission. There were problems at every turn. Hircine definitely tested me on this hunt. I almost died trying to retrieve the Symbol of Uricanbeg. In order to establish a new shrine in Markarth, we need to earn it. Will you help me, Wanderer? The old tower at the top of the rise. It's the lair of a powerful minotaur. Look for a drum of bound skin and wood in its hoard. If you find it, take it to the High Shaman in Markarth. I'm in no condition to help, so I'll make my own way back. Aye. What better than a drum to represent Uricanbeg, the great stag? Uricanbeg is one of the mightiest aspects of Lord Hircine, whose beating hooves like the beating of a drum sound the blood summons which calls prey for us to hunt. It's in his nature. Establishing a new shrine is no small undertaking. Hircine will embrace it in the end, but not before he tests us. Makes us prove our worth. This is a hunt of a different sort. But with your help, I think we will succeed. Of course he cares! But while a lone wolf can be a noble hunter, few can survive for long without a pack. There's no dishonor in asking for or receiving aid, but there's plenty of honor in a successful hunt. All that matters is we succeed. Yeah, I've recovered from worse injuries on a hunt. Kiva will watch over me, as will the Hunt Father. I believe he meant for us to find the symbol, but for you to retrieve it. We will meet again at the shrine when you return. Do not fear.
Father, I beseech you, guide the Wanderer swiftly back to us.
Master, look! Your prayer has been answered! I knew Hircine smiled upon you. Kiva can discern the good from the bad, and she's been happy ever since we crossed paths. Go on. Give the sacred relic to the High Shaman. It's the last thing we need to dedicate and complete this shrine.
Ah, the hunter returns once more. Hercene certainly favors you, my friend. What of the Symbol of Uricanbeg? Were you able to retrieve it? Excellent. With all 5 aspects of our Huntfather represented, Hercene will recognize this shrine as sacred and true. Consider this place your sanctuary, my friend. You built it, as surely as did I and my apprentices. Take this with our thanks. Five relics decorate this shrine. For 5 are the aspects of Lord Hercene.
The 5 are all, the 5 are one. 5 are true and death in the woods. 5 must be revered.
The hunter Alrebeg. He brings new prey to our lands, and hunts beside us.
Storybeg, the king of wolves. He brought us the gift of skin shifting, to remind us that we are predators, not prey.
Gulabeg, the clever fox. He teaches us secrets, tricks that helped us survive the fall of Lork.
Rockabeg, the mighty bear. Between hunts he reminds us of the value of solitude, peace from labors, and the quiet strength of our mortal souls.
Finally, Uricanbeg, the great stag. His hooves drum the blood summons that calls prey from far and wide. We will fight alongside Hercene at the end of all days. These are the aspects of Hercene. 5, and no more. Huntfather, guide us through this life, and know that we alone remember our purpose.
You may not have chosen him, but obviously Hercene has chosen you. You know this, deep inside. Where your hunt takes you next, I do not know, but you can always rest here when you need a respite from the chase.
When a wandering hunter arrives bearing an unexpected bounty, that is a good omen. That's how bonds were forged in the days of our ancestors. We have made such a bond, my friend. Rest well, hunter. You shall find only friends here.